Hello children, how are you? Yeah. Up to now, we have discussed 9 sessions. In the 9 sessions, total went for the basics, and as I said that from the session 10, we are going for the regular syllabus. So that means from your textbook, right? So now from today onwards, we are starting our regular syllabus. Before starting the regular syllabus, also, I'd like to go for one main point, that is called definitions of some numbers. Why? What is the definitions of some numbers means? For example, many of the students don't know what are even numbers, what are odd numbers, what are prime numbers, what are composite numbers, what are natural numbers, what are whole numbers. Maximum students don't know. You have to learn at this stage only. You must be perfect in this stage. You have to learn all the definitions and you have to recall all the examples. For example, in a question, what is the least composite number? If you don't know composite number, how can you write least composite number? Right? What is the least prime number? You have to know the definition of prime number. What is the least even prime number? So there are some answers. So to get that one, you have to know some definitions. Of course, it's already learned, but as a math teacher, in my math notebook, that is your notes is my notes. In my notebook, once you open the exercise number chapters 1, before that I have to see the definitions of some numbers. Today in this session 10, so it is also a combined class for 5th, 6th, 7th, but I not mentioned the name. It's a session 10, all the basics. Now open your notes and keep the heading as definitions of numbers. So whatever I give, you just write it, and from next session, that is in the next one, I'll go for a exercise sums, right? So the first definition, what is the first one is natural numbers. What is the spelling? Natural. Natural numbers. So what are natural numbers? In different textbooks, they may give different exam definitions, but for a low standard, మనకు అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు సింపుల్ గా అర్థం చేసుకుందాం. ఎందుకంటే న్యాచురల్ నెంబర్స్ అంటే ఏంటో మీకు తెలియాలి, రైట్? సో ఫర్ దిస్ వన్ ద ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ సింపుల్. ద numbers from 1 to infinite. What do you mean by that infinite? Infinite means, can you tell what is the largest number? So if you say 1 lakh, 1 is there. 10 lakhs, 10 lakh 1 is there. 10 crores, 10 crores 1 is there. So what is the largest number means you don't know. So what is the definition? Is the numbers from 1 to infinite. So more numbers are there. Any numbers, we don't know the last number, are called natural numbers. Natural, called natural, natural numbers. Right? So how to write that one is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. So we don't know the last number. That's why it is called as what we call infinite. Spelling INFINIT. Right? So can you ask, sir, 100 is a natural number or not? Yes, 100 is a natural number. Yes, 100 is a natural number because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 and so on. If you go for that, after 99 you will get 100. Sir, I'll ask 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. Is it a natural number or not? Yes, it's a natural number. So how to read, what's its value? It's a secondary part. But any number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on are called as natural numbers. Right? So suppose if you ask, I'll ask a question. Write the natural numbers between 150 to 160. Suppose this is the question asked. Write the natural numbers between 150 to 160. So what will be your answer? It's very simple. 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159 and 160. So like this. So since it is between the natural, you can write from 151 to 150. Right? So this is the definition of a natural number. And next one is symbol denoted by the symbol n. So what is the symbol of natural numbers? Capital N. Whenever you are writing the symbols, you have to write the capital letter only. Don't write small letter. Right? So this is the first definition you have to learn. What are natural numbers? The numbers starting from 1 to infinite are called as natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. And they are denoted by the symbol capital N. This is the definition of a natural numbers. Now, second one. We'll go for the second definition. What as whole numbers. Whole numbers. WHOLE NUMBERS. Whole numbers. Very simple. For this one, what is the definition is the natural numbers along with zero are called whole numbers. So what is the definition in this one? Look at the just natural numbers from where we started. We started from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. If you want your whole numbers, what we have to do is we have to add one more number. What is that? 0. So that means what I should write? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So that means if the numbers start from 1 to infinity, it is called natural numbers. If 0 is added, it is called whole numbers. WHOLE. So what is the definition in this one? The natural numbers along with 0 are called as whole numbers. So first we have to write the natural numbers. All these are natural numbers. If we include 0 also, then they are whole numbers. And what is the next one? Yes, symbol. It is denoted by the letter capital W. So whole numbers are denoted by the letter capital W. Right? Yes. Coming to the next definition. A basic definition maximum of the students will forget and they are unable to tell in the higher class also. Even numbers and odd numbers. Actually, just as we have natural numbers and whole numbers only up to now, because in the textbook it will comes. Before that, I just want to give that whole numbers and natural numbers only. Now I will go for one more number, even numbers. So even numbers also we have. I will give two definitions. First, the definition is the numbers NUMBERS, numbers which are exactly divisible, exactly divisible by 2 are called even numbers. So what is meant by the word exactly? The word exactly means we should get the remainder 0. If the remainder is 0, it is usually exactly. If the remainder is not 0, it is not exactly. It is divisible, but it is not exactly divisible. So what is the meaning of exactly means? If the remainder, already we have done division, dividend, quotient and remainder. The remainder must be 0. This is the first definition. Now the second definition is the numbers with 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 in the units place PLACE or last digit మీకు అర్థం కావాలంటే లాస్ట్ డిజిట్. యూనిట్స్ ప్లేస్ ఆర్ లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ even numbers. These are the two definitions. The first definition is, what is the first definition? The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are called even numbers. Or the second definition is, the numbers with 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 in the units place. So what is the units place means? If I write a number in the first place, that is ones, tens, hundreds, you write down that one, or for your understanding purpose I written last digit are called even numbers, right? So the best examples are examples for even numbers, right? So we'll start from the basic one, right? We have to write the two tables. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and so on. All are called as even numbers. Look at this. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. 2 threes are 6. 2 fours are 8. 2 fives are 10. All are even numbers. So it's a simple one. Suppose if anybody asks, if he gives a bigger number. So the bigger number is, look at this. 4,86,432. Is it an even number or not? So now చెప్పగానే ఏం చేస్తానంటే సార్ చెప్పారు డివిజన్ చేద్దాము, డివిజన్ చేసి చేద్దామని చూడొచ్చు. ఏం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, డివిజన్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, ఏం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ చూడాలి. లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ అంటే ఇది కాదు సార్, ఇటు నుంచి లాస్ట్ అని అడుగుతారు. ఇటు నుంచి చూడాలి, ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం రాస్తున్నాయి, ఇక్కడ యూనిట్స్ ప్లేస్. సో యూనిట్స్ ప్లేస్ అంటే ఇది 2. సో ఇటు నుంచి చూడాలి. సో యూనిట్స్ ప్లేస్ ఏ నెంబర్ ఉంది, 2. దట్స్ ఆల్. ఏ ఉండొచ్చు, 0 ఉండొచ్చు, 2 ఉండొచ్చు, 4 ఉండొచ్చు, 6 ఉండొచ్చు, 8 ఉండొచ్చు. ఈ 5 నెంబర్లో ఏది ఉన్నా సరే అది ఈవెన్ నెంబర్. దట్స్ ఆల్. సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్ ఇస్, వెర్ ఇస్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ ఆర్ నాట్? yes, it is a even number. Now I'll go for one more bigger one. 7,86,789. Whether it is even number or not. Look at this. We have to set the last number. What is the last number? 9. ఎంత ఉండాలి? ఉంటే 0 ఉండాలి, లేదంటే 2 ఉండాలి, లేదంటే 4 ఉండాలి, లేదంటే 6 ఉండాలి, లేదంటే 8 ఉండాలి. ఎంత ఉంది? 9. కాబట్టి it is not an even number. So this is the definition, right? So if anybody asks now, from now, what is the definition? The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are called as even numbers. Or the second definition is, the numbers with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in the units place are called even numbers. I have given examples, right? Next definition is odd numbers. ODD, odd numbers. For this I will give 3 definitions. So the first definition is simple. The numbers which are exactly not exactly, the numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. Not exact అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? రిమైండర్ 0 రావాలా వద్దా? 0 రావద్దు. 0 వస్తే ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, 0 రాలేదు అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? నాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ అని అంటాం. ఓకే, సో the numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. Next, the numbers with ప్రింట్ అనేది రాసాము 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 రాసాము. కొన్ని numbers మిగిలిపోయాయి. అవి ఏవేవి తెలుసా? 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9 in the units place or the last digit are called odd numbers. So what is the next one? These are called odd numbers. In the third definition, I said 3 definitions I can give. The third definition is the numbers which are not even numbers. The numbers which are not even numbers. NUMBERS numbers, WHICH which, ARER, NOT not, EVEN even numbers are called odd numbers. The meaning ఏంటంటే ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ కాకపోతే అది ఆడ్ నెంబర్. సేమ్ మీనింగ్. యు ఆర్ ఎ గుడ్ బాయ్, యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఎ బ్యాడ్ బాయ్. Both are same or not? No sir, I am not a bad boy, I am a good boy. Arey, both are same right? You are a good boy, you are not a bad boy. Both are same. Even number, not an odd number. Not an odd number means what is that? It's an even number. Right? So both are same. Now, what are the odd numbers? So odd number starts from 1. Now the examples are odd number starts from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and so on. All these are called as odd numbers. Look at this example. The multiple numbers are the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and so on. These are all 1, 3, 5, 7. Right? Now, we'll go for bigger number. With the number is number with the number is number same method. Suppose 6,46,256. Whether it is even or odd. So what we have to do? Just check the last digit. What is the last digit? 6. 6 is not even or odd. Yes, simply we have to write it is an even number. Fix. Suppose 7,84,531 is given. Now whether it is even or odd? Yes. What is the answer? It is 1. 1 means it is an odd number. So like this we have to know whether it is an even number or odd number. Now you can take your any one of the own number and you can check it. Even you check your roll numbers, your date of birth, your date of year, your house number, your service meter number, your door number, your mobile number. My mobile number, already many times I told my mobile number 9955993761. What is the last digit? 1. So what is the answer simply? It is an odd number. Right? That's all. So these are the 4th definition today I have discussed. One is even, second is one is natural numbers, second one is whole numbers, third one is even numbers, and fourth one is odd numbers. Okay. Next I will go for 2 more definitions. Simple one. By that I'll finish and I'll start the chapter sums. The next one is prime numbers. So what is the next definition is prime numbers. So simple the point is the definition, this is also having 2 definitions. The first definition is the numbers which are divisible by 1, the numbers which are divisible by 1 and itself are called prime numbers. The numbers which are exactly divisible by 1 and itself are called as prime numbers. Or one more definition is there. The numbers with only 2 factors. The numbers with only 2 factors. What are the factors? That is 1 and itself. 1 and itself are called prime numbers. These are the 2 definitions you have to learn. Either you can write any one of the definition, either this or this. Simple definition: the numbers which are divisible by 1 and itself are called as prime numbers. The numbers with only 2 factors. FACTORs. So ఇక్కడ factors అనేది new word వచ్చింది. So what do you mean by factors means? I'll explain with 2 of the examples. Factors అంటే ఏ టేబుల్ లో ఆ నెంబర్ వస్తుందో చూడాలి. ఓకే, మీకు అర్థమయ్యేలాగా 2 ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తాను చూడండి. Factors of 10. Right? 10 ఏ టేబుల్ లో వస్తుందో రాయండి. 10 ఏ టేబుల్ లో వస్తుందో 1 టేబుల్ లో వస్తుంది. 1 10s are 10. 10 టేబుల్ లో వస్తుంది. 10 1s are 10. ఇంకా yes 2 టేబుల్ 5 టేబుల్. 2 టేబుల్ లో వస్తుందా లేదా 10. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. 5 టేబుల్ లో వస్తుంది కదా 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. All these are called as factors. అంటే ఏ టేబుల్ లో వస్తుంది, the number with which it is divided is called its factors. Right? Next, one more definition. factors of 20. 20 ఏ టేబుల్ వస్తుంది? ఫస్ట్ 1 is a factor of itself ఎందుకంటే 1 ఏ టేబుల్ అయినా పోతుంది. So 1 is a factor. Next 20 is a factor. Every number is a factor of itself. ఏ number అయినా సరే it is a factor of itself. Next yes 2 table will come. Next 4 table will come. Next 5 table and 10 table. Yes or no? 1 20s are 20, 20 ones are 20, 2 10s are 20, 10 2s are 20, 4 5s are 20, 5 4s are 20. All are factors. Now the point is, for prime numbers how many factors should be there? Only 2 factors it should be there. And adi kuda evi 1 and itself. Okay. Now I will like to write prime numbers between 1 to 20 only. You have to write the remaining 20 to 100. The next point is prime numbers between 1 to 20. This is the question, right? So first, for that sake, write all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. These are the prime numbers, right? Now look at this. First, 1 is not a prime number. Why? Because 1 a table gundama 1 table lo podu 1 ones are 1, that's all. Prime numbers ఎన్ని factors ఉండాలి? 2 factors ఉండాలి. కాబట్టి 1 is not a prime number. 2 yes 2 is a prime number. 2 ఏ table లో పోతుంది? 1 table and 2 table. 2 is a prime number. 3 yes 3 is a prime number because 3 will go in 1 table and 3 table. రెండే factors ఉండాలి. Look at this. 4 is not a prime number. Why? Because 4 will go in 1 table, 2 table, 4 table. So any factors unnattu? 3 factors unnattu. So that is wrong. Any factors undali? 2 ne undali. Kabatti this is not a prime. Next 5. Yes 5 is a prime number because 5 how many factors are there? 1 and 5. Okay. Next 6 is not a prime number because 2 table. 6 will go in 1 table, 2 table, 3 table and 6 table. So any factors unnattu? 4 factors unnattu. 4 factors ante prime number kaadu. Now this is not a prime. Similarly 7 is a prime. 8 is not a prime. Why 8 is not a prime? 8 will go in 1 table, 2 table, 4 and 8. So how many factors are there? 4 factors. It is not a prime. 9 is also not a prime because 9 will go in 1 table, 2 table and 3 table. So 1 3 9, not 2 table, 1 table, 3 table. 3 3s are 9, 9 1s are 9. So 10 is also not a prime because it will more than factors. 11 is a prime, 12 is not a prime, 13 is a prime, 14 is not a prime. So why 14 is not a prime? Because 14 will come in 1 table, 2 table, 7 table and 14 table. So that is not a prime. 15 not a prime. 16 not a prime. 17 yes it is a prime. 17 will come is only 1 table and 17 table. 18 not a prime. 19 yes it is a prime. 20 is not a prime. So like this you have to write the prime numbers. Okay. After this write the prime numbers between 20 to 40. Same ఇలాగా రాయండి. ఫస్ట్ ఆ నెంబర్ తీసుకొని ఏం రాయాలి? whether it will go in it is having 2 factors or not, we have to check. If it is 2 factors it's a prime. It is having more than 2 factors it is not a prime, right? Next, so in the next one, the last definition for this today's session is composite numbers. What is the next definition? Composite numbers. For this I will give 2 definitions. The first definition is the numbers with more than The numbers with more than two factors. The numbers with more than two factors are called composite numbers. Here, what is the definition? Look at this. Numbers with more than two factors. అంటే 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. 2 ఉంటే ప్రైమ్. 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంటే కాంపోజిట్. మరి 2 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే 2 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే ఏంటంటే neither prime nor composite. Prime number కాదు, composite number కూడా కాదు. సో 2 ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఉంటేనేమో ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్, 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంటేనేమో కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్, 2 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ప్రైమ్ కాదు, కాంపోజిట్ కూడా కాదు. This is the first definition. Our second definition is the numbers which are not prime. The numbers which are not prime are called composite numbers. What is the next definition? What is the second number is? The numbers which are not prime are called composite numbers. Both are same. You are a good boy. You are not a bad boy. Both are same or not? You are a good boy. You are not a bad boy. Not a bad boy means what? You are a good boy only. Similarly, if they are not prime, they are composite. Okay. Now, basing on this, we will write the same one. Composite numbers between 1 to 20. What is the next one is? Composite numbers between 1 to 20, right? So you again write the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. Look at this. 1. How many factors it is having? Then question again. 2 factors unte demo. 2 factors unte prime number. 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంటే కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్. మరి 2 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే neither prime nor composite. మనకి ఎన్ని ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి? ఒకటే. 1 టేబుల్ ఉండే వస్తుంది 1. కాబట్టి 1 is neither prime nor composite. ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్ కాదు, composite number కూడా కాదు. 2 is not a composite number because 2 is a prime number. 3 is not a composite number because 3 is a prime number. That is like the last statement which are not primes are called composite, right? Or having more than 2 factors. 3 get factors ఉంటుంది 1 and 3. 4 get factors ఉంటుంది చూడండి. 4 వచ్చేసరికి 1 factor, 2 factor, 4. అంటే ఎన్ని ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఉంటాయి? 3 ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఉంటాయి. 4 1 టేబుల్ లో పోతుంది, 4 టేబుల్ లో పోతుంది, ఇంకా 2 టేబుల్ లో కూడా పోతుంది. కాబట్టి yes, 4 is a composite number. 5 is not a composite number because it is a prime. ఇందాక ఏదైతే టిక్ పెట్టామో ఇప్పుడు అనే స్ట్రైట్ కొట్టాలి. ఎందుకు? ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్ కాకపోతే కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్. Now 6, yes, 6 is a composite number. 7 is not a composite number. 8 is a composite number. 9 is a composite number. 10 is a composite number. 11 is not a composite number because it is prime. 12 is a composite number. 13 is not a composite number. 14 is not a composite number. 15 not a composite number. 16 not a composite number. Sorry. 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16 are composite numbers because not a prime, it's a prime number. Next, 17 is not a composite number. 18, yes, composite. 19, no, and 20 is yes. So, like this, you have to write the composite numbers and prime numbers. Simple గా prime numbers రాస్తే చాలు, composite number రాసినట్టే. ఏదైతే prime number కాదో అది composite number, right? Below this, write the composite numbers between 20 to 40. This you have to write. Okay? That's all about this session. And the today's homework is whatever I have given, that is the homework to you. And already I mentioned to which number, already I mentioned in the session 9. I hope you have to send the homework to my number only. and on next day I will show you the how many students did the homework and how many students not done the homework. Right? That's all. I'll stop at this stage. So try to learn all the definitions perfectly. You have to write the definitions and yet you have to learn also. Okay? That's all, students. I'll stop at this stage and we'll meet in the next session. Bye.